electromagnetic pulse generated through nuclear detonation to destroy the country's electronic capabilities, to destroy the electronic systems in that country, against the United States to destroy the electric grid. The CCP has direct military writings on this, proposing surprise attacks using things exactly like this. And also, meanwhile, in a recent development, Israel has refused to sell Falcon airborne warning and control system aircraft to China, but has announced it will move forward with a deal to sell the same aircraft to India. This is also in a deal with India that had previously been stalled. Now, this follows a similar move from Russia, which recently refused control system aircraft to China, but has announced it will move forward with a deal to sell the same aircraft to India. This is also in a deal with India that had previously been stalled. Now, this follows a similar move from Russia, which recently refused to sell its S-400 missile defense system to China, but moved forward with the sale of that exact same defense system to India.
Groups are calling to revoke the 2022 Winter Games set to be held in Beijing. They say the human rights crisis across China is worsening.
Over 160 human rights groups have delivered a joint letter to the International Olympic Committee. They want the chief of the committee to reconsider his choice to hold the 2022 Winter Games in Beijing. It is the largest coordinated effort for the cause so far. Other individual rights groups have voiced similar calls for months. Beijing is facing increased international backlash over certain policies. Those include the treatment of ethnic Uyghurs in Xinjiang and new security laws in Hong Kong. The letter said that the human rights crisis is worsening in all areas under Beijing's control, and that the IOC shouldn't ignore human rights issues or it would damage the Olympic spirit and the reputation of the Olympic Games. Uyghur, Tibetan, Hong Kong, and Mongolian rights groups based in various continents are among those who signed the letter. The committee responded that they remain neutral on global political issues. According to them, holding the Olympic Games in a certain country does not mean that they agree with the human rights standards there. Human Rights Watch and 300 other civil society groups released another separate open letter on Wednesday. They called for the UN to set up an independent international mechanism to monitor the human rights situation in China.
And China's game, last month at least, Huawei rushed to buy chips before new restrictions came into play. It helped boost Taiwan's exports by over 8% year-on-year. It's the highest monthly tally on record. Huawei stockpiling gave Taiwanese suppliers an estimated $1.5 to $2 billion. The United States banned suppliers from selling it chips made using U.S. technology. Taiwanese chips fall into that category. Taiwan is home to the world's largest contract chip maker, TSMC. It says it stopped taking new orders from Huawei several months ago. And that's all for today's China.